Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, another episode of the Foreplay Podcast. Wow, there's our boy, Christian. This is our second penultimate. I don't know what penultimate means.
Stop using
That
words.
means
you don't know
second.
the meaning
That means
to.
second to last.
Second episode with
This is
two
our
guests.
second to last episode. We're done.
We're fuck it. We're out. That's Christian who burped. How you doing, Christian?
I'm doing great.
We
How are you doing,
We haven't
Brandon?
talked in at least 6 months. How you doing?
I was
What's
on
new?
the podcast like 4 months ago, 3 months ago.
In March.
Yeah,
It's now.
that's July. That's 4 months.
It might be August. No, it won't be August at this point. It's July, end of July. Happy 4th of July.
Math is hard.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out when this goes live in my head, and it's going to be the last week of July or August. Anyway,
Okay.
that's Kevin over there saying what the fuck.
Howdy.
Howdy, dude.
You guys both kind of did a fucking...
Tip of my hat to you.
what's his fucking name, though? I can't think of it right now. The poop guy from South Park.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Hanky. We also have Jasmine joining us for the third time now. Ooh. Is she the most recurring guest now on the show? I think Anthony had 2, Nicole had 2, Christian.
This is my third.
Okay, so you guys are it's a little,
I mean,
a little competition.
If these are two separate
There's a
podcasts,
tension,
They are.
really.
All
They
right.
are. So 3 episodes each.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. I'd rather have you than Mike, so that's fine.
I get that.
Now, before
That's cool because I don't want to do this anymore.
that's good, fine. It's your way out. Before we got into official recording space where you see us, we were talking about water parks. Now, Brandon is going to
Piss parks.
water park this weekend, and you guys had some strong feelings around this table. Besides Christian, so I'm gonna go to Christian first. What is your feelings on water parks?
They're all right.
It's a fine time, right?
I
You don't
mean,
need to go every
It's
weekend.
Yeah, it's not. If like how dirty they are is the concern. I mean, it's not like it's worse than like going to the beach.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
The thing is, it's just like, why? I don't know. Why go to a water park when we live right next to the beach?
Because
I
it's
feel like
a
the water
ride.
parks-
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like when you're like 6 years old.
Have you ever
It's
been
like,
on a 50-foot drop?
Yeah.
When you're
No.
50 feet above the world, you just feel like everyone else and everything else is below you.
Yeah, but now it's like go bigger or go home. Like go skydiving.
No, absolutely not. That won't happen.
See what I would do, and my cousin I think actually just did this because I saw pictures. It was one of those like indoor skydiving tubes where it's like
Oh,
the
where
fan
it's
on the
the
floor
fan.
and you're just floating.
I would do that 100% over skydiving. Because at least I
Sounds
could see
awesome.
the ground.
Yeah,
So-
you know, and I think there's like a little, netting area on the bottom. So,
So
if
by
you
the time
come
this
crashing
goes-
down,
Yep.
you might.
By the
Not
time this
die.
goes live, I would like to have... I'm going to start my own VR Let's Play series on Sundays, but might be spoiling, might be unconfirmed, might never happen. But a tease for it, I was doing... Because I got the Oculus Rift out there. And there's like... Oculus has its own like video channel. So you like could see videos in like 360 and you look
Humble
all
bragging.
around. Yeah. And they don't look like good yet. It basically looks like a buffering YouTube video almost. But there was one where you're skydiving and I jumped in for a second and I was like, fuck, this is almost... If it looked like crystal clear, like real life, this would be too real and I don't think I could do it because I have such a fear of heights.
Me and Jasmine are thinking about going skydiving.
Really?
For one of our birthdays.
Like, are you guys scared of heights at all? Or?
Yeah, I'm terrified of heights.
Really?
Yes.
See, this is so...
I get like the tinglies in my fingers when I
Oh,
almost slip
yeah.
on the stairs.
Yeah. Are you scared of heights too a little? So, a little?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
So this is the thing. I'm terrified of heights, right? But I love roller coasters. I'll go on them all. I'll be a little like a bitch about it, but I'll get on there. But my one friend, so we all know our friend Nicole, my other friend Nicole, her boyfriend Sean, I think they listen to the show. He is deathly afraid of heights like me from what I heard, right? But then he did skydiving and he loved it. So I'm like, fuck. Like, if he did it.
Well, the
then-
best part about it that I heard is that, like, well, I mean, it's probably not that great now since I know, but supposedly, like, they count 1, 2, 3, but they jump on 2.
Oh, see, you might have burned me. But I feel like that's the worst part. And now my closest analogous story to this Analogous is a word. It's another word for analogous,
It's
right?
an SAT word right
Yes.
there. Excellent use.
Thank you.
You're just trying so hard.
I'm trying to be Nick here. I gotta do my best. When I-
Resident scientist.
In 2007, absolutely. In 2007, when I went to England, Ireland, and Wales, I rappelled off of a 100-foot castle wall in Wales.
By your Pengus.
I wish. I wish. Because that would be a great story. I wish I bought this picture. So you would go up on this 100. I was petrified of even going up because you would have to go up these old ass ladders to get to like the top of this castle. So I get to the top, and for those at home, it's like a little ledge, right? So it's like the side of this table, and the first step is you're hooked up to this harness, and you put your feet against the ledge and you lean back off the wall. And while you're leaning off the wall, he tells you the directions. But while Brandon's leaning off this wall, he's freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, I'm going to go home. I'm done. I got to get out of here. But I'll never get this opportunity again. And I'm glad I was that mature enough, I guess, to do it. So while he's telling me the directions, I just start going down like the fucking hill because I couldn't like stand there anymore. So it was like if you held the rope behind your body, you would stop. But if you pulled it out, you would like descend down. And I was so fucking scared doing that I don't really remember it. I just remember like pushing off and going down. So I don't know.
Was this before or after you tried to run on a wall and destroyed your knee?
That was before. No, I didn't destroy my knee. I destroyed my credibility on the trip as a good kid. So for those who don't know, I thought I could, for some reason on this trip, I had the cool idea of putting my foot on a wall and jumping back off of it. And we were in a hostel in England. Yeah. And my foot went through the fucking elevator corridor wall. I made like a 2x2
Oh, I thought you
foot hole.
like cut up your fucking knee and you got all.
Oh, I did that too. No, I cut up my elbow. This is a different story.
Oh.
I put a hole in a wall, and my dad either had to pay $400 American or $400 in pounds, which would be $800 American.
Oh my god.
And they wanted to send me home, and for the rest of the trip, I had to shadow one of the counselors.
Our economy was that bad at that point.
I don't know what it was.
Brexit hasn't happened.
I don't know how I got all the way to my trip to Europe, but I'm very scared of heights. I don't know what you guys were talking about skydiving.
I just don't like the
I think I
feeling
just
of
get
like a
very
drop.
sweaty.
The drop, like in
Like,
roller coasters.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
when you're in a roller coaster, you can just feel your stomach like come up.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
fun.
know.
Like I don't even like that when I'm in a car and I'm going down a steep hill.
I watched somebody's video recently on their skydiving trip, which if I go, I don't even care how much more money it is. I'm definitely buying the video.
Yeah.
But I watched it and it like made me want to go even more because just of like about how fucking cool and psyched the people are about the people going for their first time.
Please let me know if you guys do decide, because as petrified I am, I have to consider it. And
Yeah.
it's really just because that kid who was scared of heights, and he was like, I did it and it was the coolest fucking thing in the world. Because it's like, at the end of the day, like fear is a very powerful thing, but it's like, so how long am I scared for?
Couple
15 minutes,
yeah.
right? Probably from getting, or
When you get on
probably
the
like
plane
45
and-
minutes
yeah.
to get in the plane, up in the air.
Success.
Yeah,
is
and then the
past
door
fog of
opens
fear.
and you're looking down.
That's
and
the-
you're 30,000 feet. In
That's
the air.
easily the hardest part, is probably getting out that door. No, there's no way. That's
Very,
it.
very motivational quote that just came out.
What did you say? What did you say?
What?
Success is past the fog of fear.
They're so deep. Wow.
He's got that deep voice to match it.
No, but yeah, after I saw this video, that's what like really like made me like really want to go about like how psyched the people were about like giving you a good time for your first time.
I like that.
Like they fucking basically, this guy that was taking the video on the airplane with everybody, right? And like, but he focuses on you because I guess that's your person that's taking the video, and like he's talking to you and everything, like whatever, getting you all psyched up. And then when you jump out with your person that's on your back, he jumps with you guys, and they go down. He takes the video, and like they like locked hands and they started spinning. Then at one point he just lets you go, and like he goes flying one way and they go flying
See,
the other way, and it looks fucking insane.
That would freak me the fuck.
Because they start spinning like
Yeah.
crazy once they start locking arms, and the guy on the back knows what to do. He like leans one way and the other guy leans the other way, and they start going like this,
Is it a
and then they just let go and they just fucking Like, they go far as fuck from each other.
Is puking in the sky possible?
I don't know, but it's probably pretty insane.
Because I feel like I would puke in the sky. and
Just don't drink the day before.
oh my god. So we went from water parks.
I'd have to be top
Yeah,
5
what the
drunk to
hell?
leap out of a plane.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
Attached to another human. Yeah, it's
If they let me go, I feel like that'd be the end of me. Like you just said. If they let me go, that'd be the end.
I mean, you still have like the guy attached to you. The,
Yeah,
like,
so you're not,
the
like,
guy-
alone.
Yeah, what do you mean?
you still have like a professional
but-
like with you.
Yeah, the guy in the back is the
Yeah.
most important one. The other guy.
Yeah, you don't
the
have
other
to-
guy's just
Oh.
the camera guy.
You don't have to
Yeah,
do
he's
shit.
Just the camera guy.
You're just there for the ride.
Yeah, but that would still-
Well, actually, you're allowed to like
GoPro?
You're allowed to pull the cord yourself, but if you don't pull it at the right time, then they're just gonna pull it.
So
But you can pull it at any time that you want. So
just pull it early.
as soon as you,
fuck.
as soon as you
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
out, you're just floating
Well, no,
down
I
for
don't
10
think I
minutes.
don't think you can pull it right away because you're gonna get sucked into a fucking engine.
I imagine he holds it for a while and then he's like, at this point, you can do it. But to bring it back to Hurricane Harbor, the last time I was at Six Flags, we went with some of our friends, Dan and Brian, and they did one of those slingshot rides, you know, where you're like, they bring you up into the sky and you have to let go. And
Wait,
it was my birthday. Were you there for my birthday? I don't remember.
who did it the last time that we went?
You went to Hurricane Harbor in November?
No, we went to Six Flags.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, wait, who did it?
Dan and Brian. Remember?
Wait, you went to a water park in November?
That's what I thought he was saying.
I was there.
Yeah, I think you were. Yeah.
I
So
was there.
yeah, so they did it.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah, it was amazing. But they also said, and they weren't really that fearful, obviously, because I think I could do skydiving more than I could go up and let myself like slingshot like that. They said the hardest part was pulling that fucking trigger.
Yeah, me and
to like let them fly.
me and
stuff.
Bobby Scholes did that once at Seaside.
That's-
years ago at Seaside Boardwalk, where that old loop roller coaster was before it got swept
Yeah,
out to the
yeah.
fucking
That's
sea.
fucking terrifying.
Well,
Yeah, so we did it, and when you're getting pulled up that thing, you're getting pulled up, and you're like, all right, I'm high as fuck, it's fine. And then you look up where you're getting pulled, and you're only like halfway there.
That's horrible.
And then you get to the top, and they're like, all right, well, you're just gonna sit there all day. You actually have to pull the cord yourself. So I was like, fuck, all right,
I
just
couldn't do
yanked
it.
The worst part of the ones at Six Flags that the fence that you come close to, like, it looks like people are gonna hit it, is like this fucking old, like, it looks like an old like gridiron like fence with
Yep.
like spikes on top of it. So like this thing would just rip your jaw off.
I remember
And
that.
like it looks like people are
Yep.
gonna hit it. Like that would
Terrifying.
be the scariest part for me, I think, if I went on that thing.
Yeah, like the one at Seaside swung you out over the ocean.
right? Yeah.
It's
If
freaky.
we did one of
So
that,
is this
who
a
do you
talk
think would
time
pull
or
it?
is this just like the
You would
intro
pull it?
banter?
It's the intro.
Well, if
Oh,
you did,
wow.
you think you would
Damn.
pull it?
I love it because we need to have a topic during the intro, but we're getting there. Are you guys having a moment?
Well, no, like she was trying to have a conversation with me while you guys were talking.
Oh, you guys got so scared.
That,
Like,
really,
that's
that,
fine.
that
yeah.
makes for good podcast.
No.
Multiple conversation
no,
going
would
on.
not
Too
be
multiple.
horrible.
Well, anyway, that is water parks
Are
We
disgusting.
hardly
and
talked about
skydiving.
this, first of all.
That's fine.
There's a fucking mosquito down there.
That's fine. He went into
There's a big one.
For those at home, he went into another dimension under the wall.
But I just want to say one thing.
One more thing?
about
Okay.
that. Why Hurricane Harbor sucks, dickhole.
Okay, to bring it back.
Is that
Murdered.
is that their fucking wave pool is made out of like this fucking like it's like, you remember the popcorn like ceilings that we used to always
yeah.
see back in the day? Like
Oh,
everybody
they're
used to
like
have
really
them.
like grinded up, like kind of.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it, like you
Rough.
remember popcorn
Yeah.
ceilings.
I think I know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
that's
The
basically
floor
like the
was that,
concrete
yeah.
that they had on the floor of the
It just
fucking
rips
wave
apart.
pool.
See,
Yep.
at this point in my
Like-
age, I don't think I'm going into a wave pool.
I know, but I'm just.
I
saying,
get it.
like,
I get what
you'd
you're
fall
saying.
Over,
Yeah.
and that was like
You're
like,
grinded up.
Yeah, like there had to be blood in there.
That's it.
I don't
Which
know.
makes even more of a point. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not taking 4.5 showers when I return home, but I'm at least going down one ride where I'm like, ooh, skiddly do.
I don't know. Six Flags is fun enough.
And we're all gonna go this fall. But that is our foreplay. Not even yet, because I haven't even teased my topics yet. We just had a little fun conversation about skydiving and water parks. We're all a little bit drunk too on this
And
podcast,
AIDS.
and not AIDS.
Can't have that bottle cap.
At the
Bottle
Foreplay
opener.
Podcast, on Mondays, we tease out our topics for the week.
Who's calling me right now? Jake.
Oh,
My brother's calling. I'll leave it
Yeah.
now.
Tuesday, we do our talk time. Wednesday is for Would You Rather. Thursday is Do You Know? And on Friday, the whole video goes live at youtube.com/4playvideo, where you should subscribe to our channel, and in audio form on iTunes and Google Play Music. Saturday, we play video games, and every day we just have some fun on our YouTube channel. Tease you? All right. Talk time. I want to talk about a thing that we use every single day, and if it's the worst thing that ever happened to us.
Phones.
Phones.
No.
The internet.
Toothbrushes.
No.
Buttholes.
I like
Technology.
well, you guys all missed, but I won't say any further. For Would You Rather, I want to talk about Russian roulette and a caveat. Do you know
No comment.
what we wear every day and if we know how to do it? So right after this, after Hurricane Harbor,
A metaphorical
skydiving,
mask.
beer, and all sorts of things,
AIDS.
we'll be back with our talk time topic. Talk time on the Foreplay Podcast.
That wasn't talk time with the water park.
The water parks. No, that was our little intro, little tease, because we can't do a whole conversation about
Little
water parks. That would be a waste, right?
probably
But
could.
probably could. But you guys haven't.
Right now.
We're gonna do a topic. I mean, you're gonna hear it here first. All right. I said like
what'd
10
you
words
just
in
say?
about
Yeah.
3 words.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. We're all gonna go Foreplay, just Foreplay as a group,
All right.
to the water park. Then we're gonna come back, report back. I want us. This is what I envisioned Foreplay to be one day. We all go to a monster truck show, right?
Oh my god.
And we
Been there, done that.
we immediately come back and do a podcast about it because that's outrageous. Can you imagine Nick at a monster truck show? Because I
like
I feel
can't.
monster
like
truck
he would
shows.
be the biggest asshole in the world.
I can't picture it.
That is about the furthest. Like that's furthest from the norm for him.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I picture this. Like we'll go out, do random shit, and then report back and talk about it. He's an
I've
interesting
been-
individual.
Well, I haven't been to out in public a lot with Nick. But every time I have been, he acts like a fucking jackass.
My
I love
fucking
it.
favorite was when Nick would come over to my house for parties. He's
At Rutgers.
yeah,
Yep.
he's a lightweight.
Yes,
It's
yes, he is.
so funny.
It
No,
happens.
it's just like even at McDonald's, he'll just start dancing like randomly, and it's fucking hilarious. And I
There's-
just like, but he doesn't act like that. Some like I don't know.
See,
It's
Freshman year, I invited him over to my dorm, and like him and Frank Nazario brought this like handled Travelers Club, and we're mixing it with like whatever we have. It's like freshman like packets of Crystal Light, and then Nick eventually like starts wandering around my dorm and like finds some people who have a guitar, and he just takes the guitar and starts like playing and singing to them, and just starts making like all these random like.
That's
drunk
also
friends.
such a Nick thing, though.
Yeah.
It's like I wish my
Like-
talk time was just talking
Like
shit.
me and
about
Frank
Nick.
were distracted. Me and Frank were distracted, just like having a conversation, playing some Xbox, and we're like, "Where the fuck did Nick go?"
If we ever get
and then we go look for him, and we find him in like one of my like dorm mates' rooms, just playing guitar and singing.
If we ever get Frank on the show, that the obvious topic is going to have to be living with Nick and talking shit about Nick. But we'll say that for another day. My topic, and I want everyone prepare yourselves. I want a gut yes or no from all of you before we talk about it.
Yes.
Okay? No.
Not
No.
yet. Not yet.
Is social media the worst thing that ever happened to us? Yes or no?
No.
No? Anyone say yes?
It's not even like the worst half of things that have happened to us.
But I'm just saying, like, obviously not on a grand scale.
All right.
Smallpox
Like in a
is
mic-
worse, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
The
like, there's
Holocaust?
yeah. I'm just saying,
Racism.
in our world, though, like, any part of you say yes? Because part of me says yes.
Yes
think
and
so.
no. Yeah.
Mike? Yes or no?
Atomic bombs.
What?
No.
I think it's just how you use it. Like you can use it bad, and you can use it.
So let me take you on a little
I
walk
think
first.
it's not just because of the countries that it's actually banned in, and it's actually fucking horrible for them because they can't communicate with the rest of the
Yeah.
country.
So I would like that's the deeper level. Let's get the superficial level first, right?
Never.
We'll work our way down. Now, me, I love social media because what I use it for in all forms. Because he's ruining. You're all ruining my mojo now. I felt powerful laying back and shit.
he can be the only one with a mic.
Oh,
leaning
absolutely.
back.
Joke's on you.
Damn it. You guys look good doing it too. You look like you're about to talk from a point of power. How I picture myself looking. But anyway, like social media for me, I use it for memories. Almost every time if I post anything on Mike is just
next
that's
fucking
next
level.
Yeah, he just put me down. See, but you don't look as cool because you're not holding anything. Like it's obnoxious how I hold the whole thing. But no, like I use social media as if it's like an anniversary, right? I'm not that person who puts up something because it's anniversary. It's because I want to be able to look back one day and be like, quickly look at my social media, like, oh man, like that year I posted this about this anniversary. And that's like I'm talking about like I guess relationship there. But if like I'm doing something with you guys and I really want to like record that, like I want to post that so that in 10 years I can go back onto that page and be like, wow, like that's cool. I did that.
It's like similar to how like we used to take like home movies and stuff.
Exactly.
Like, you want to like record the
But those
special
aren't
moments.
Those aren't readily accessible at any point in time.
Yeah.
The reason I posed the question, is it the worst thing that ever happened to us, is because for 95% of people, the only reason we post on social media is to highlight the good parts of our life.
Well, yeah.
So people who aren't living in the good part of that life at that moment, we look at them, we see another post, and we're like, fuck, right? For people who, if you're down in your luck, you're social media, you instantly compare yourselves to that person almost. That's why for people, especially people who have like very low self-esteem and low self-confidence, if I post every night that I'm like going out, like having fun, like hanging out with friends, partying, drinking, and this person who like I'm friends with on Instagram or whatever sees that and they don't do that every night, they start to think, am I doing something wrong? So that's why I like to pose the question, is it the worst thing that ever
I
happened?
don't know. At the same time, I feel like social media comes with like everybody's having the worst day of their life all the time. It's either like every guy fucking sucks or traffic fucking blows right now.
Well, I mean, there's that too, but I feel like those are
That's
almost
literally like the main consensus.
those are
of
comical.
Facebook.
But do you ever take those things seriously? That's what I'm saying. Because there's some people that use social media for good, but I feel like the mass ruin it. Where you see some of these stories that they post online, it's
Well,
like,
do you remember Facebook when it wasn't everybody just regurgitating everything else that they saw?
Yeah.
See, on
Just
Facebook?
sharing a
Yeah,
bunch
just
of like weird,
constantly sharing everything,
tasty
yes.
I
videos
remember when
and
I remember when
BuzzFeed
Facebook
videos.
literally basically used to be
It was
Twitter.
just all statuses. Yeah,
It was all
And, like,
statuses in a normal order,
and
but not
now
just
even,
like
and you
even-
would hardly read any of them.
Yeah.
But now when you actually see a status, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, even
Somebody's
and not only that, it's
Even
like
back-
it's a status from like 2 days ago that's
Yeah.
coming up. It doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
even back then, like I feel like when people posted statuses, it was just stupid stuff
Yeah.
like
It's like
going to Best Buy.
oh my God.
Or
like
songs to a lyric.
me, yeah,
Lyrics to a
yeah,
song.
lyrics.
so one of my favorite apps ever is Time Hop, because Time Hop
Yeah, I was a big lyrics
Connect-
guy.
Well, now
Yeah.
Facebook
does
took
it
that
for
over,
you.
though.
Yeah, but so Time Hop in its old state you connect all your social media and it would be like, on this day you posted this, and it's like I look back at my Facebook statuses, I'm
I
like,
hate myself.
what
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? Was that really you? Like, it almost
Yeah.
feels like a different person. But Mike, you're the person that honestly comes to mind of anyone on Facebook who I still feel like posts statuses. And like I
enjoy
really
it.
I appreciate that because I feel like nobody else fucking does that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever I can't
I haven't-
remember the last time I posted a status, just words.
God, what is that?
There's a creature on the
Kill it.
podcast.
Burn it. Burn the whole garage.
Kevin just played
Yeah,
with
you
it
just-
instead
you
of
just-
murdering it.
just
that,
like-
that guy's that guy's leg was
You just
all
like
fucked
pet
up.
it.
Audio listeners, a bug swarmed in.
You can kind of they couldn't see it. On the,
Okay.
oh my god!
Just lay down, bro.
The bug is
Catch the
swarming.
fly.
But yeah, like Mike, you're the. I feel
Should
like
we be one more with nature?
another topic.
This guy's distracting.
But Mike, you're like the only one that posts.
The only one
Instead-
ever anymore.
No, but I feel like on my newsfeed, you're the only one I see, and like, is so did other social media ruin what Facebook used to be and stuff? Because MySpace isn't even relevant anymore. Like, that's
Twitter
where it started.
Twitter is
Yeah,
the
why?
perfect social media platform because you can literally cater your feed to whatever it is you want it to be. If there's
Watch.
something you don't like, you get rid of it.
Just watch though. Next generation that comes out, they're just gonna reuse MySpace and make it the new thing, because that's how it all works every time.
But I really like. I really can't see at this point. I think about it all the time because I'll take you on a little journey here.
Oh no.
Back in the day, me and my friend Brant, who refuses to appear on the show, we had an idea for a social media platform. And I'm not going to reveal the name.
What
but
was it
spoil
about?
It was an acronym, and the acronym was for The Place Unique for Friends. And it was basically
Christian Mingle.
No. And it was everything Facebook has now implemented, like the cover photo, like a video, like all that stuff. But it's like at this point with Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, what the fuck else could they possibly invent for a social media platform?
Well, Snapchat just recently allowed you to stalk all your friends.
Yes.
Yeah, I went into ghost mode because
Same.
that's creepy as fuck.
I haven't yet.
I
I'm
recently-
not that uncomfortable with it.
No, I enabled that because I recently
Yeah.
found out about that. A friend told me you fucking do like the little swoosh
You
move
can
with your
see
fingers.
exactly where you're at.
You see exactly where they are.
Yeah,
That's
no, the scariest thing is that like I've seen like famous rappers.
I didn't even
like,
know about
they're
that.
actually like on there. It's just like, are you not afraid of getting like ran up on and shot?
Nope.
Yo,
Yeah.
like Brennan, you haven't opened your Snapchat in a while. You're still up here.
that's pretty creepy. There's my dude.
Yeah, you haven't opened Snapchat in
Wait, do you you have to create
How
like a
long?
little avatar,
in 5 hours.
or do they do that for you?
No, you can create it when you want, but if you don't, then you just get this like weird like outline green or orange guy or some other color.
So it's interesting because we were talking in a tease for 2 weeks ago. Like I was talking about massages. This is where my massage was. So I guess it tracks where your last fucking like.
I think it's just the last time
Opening
you opened
was-
Snapchat. Yeah.
That's kind of scary. That's what I'm saying. Like the social media wall goes so deep, especially with like privacy. Like, how is all right? So this is the question now. How is social media
I
beneficial?
can see one of my friends is shopping right now at the Brunswick Square Mall.
That's scary.
Look at
So
that.
how is social media beneficial to our lives?
Do you have the ability to
La
obtain
Resistance.
information?
But why can't we do that over text?
La
Because
Resistance.
you're not
I
you
can
don't
get-
you don't have a reporter from the Daily News in your phone that could text you news when you want, but you could get a live feed.
All right, so you're
of
talking
whatever
about
news
So
source
you're not
you
talking about friends. Then. You're talking about like
want. No,
validation through likes.
You're also, you're also not gonna make a group text of like 250 people on your phone
True.
about how you feel that day.
Okay.
No, that's not beneficial. But
No.
I feel like in like dating and stuff like that, it's beneficial because like before me and Mike started dating, I watched your foreplay stuff. You like get an idea
really?
of like who this person is.
I think social media.
Wait. So
is
my question.
horrible
So
for
my question is,
relationships.
why the fuck did you date Mike after watching foreplay videos? But I guess that's a
You're
whole
so
other topic.
embarrassed about it too.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking hot.
Because he's talking about, I'm like, yeah, I know, I watched, and I'm like, I
I think you did tell me that, but no. I mean,
feel
that's
like you get a better
Social
scheme on.
media is horrible.
No,
for
but the-
relationships.
No.
no, but that's the other world. I mean, the whole other world is Tinder, OkCupid, eHarmony. Like those are all still
Yeah.
social media platforms, and I would love to talk about this all the time. I would love to have the ability in my mind, if I had one superpower, instant statistics whenever I wanted. So like, what right now is the percentage of people who meet online versus in person? And I feel like it's got to be more online at this point than in person for most relationships. Because most people going in and out of relationships are going to be our age group, right? And how are most of our friends meeting people, right? For the most part, either through a friend group or through Tinder or Bumble or all these other fucking like
Bumble.
Christian's on Bumble. Where I'm not going to pop up his spot, but
Follow me.
follow
You
Christian
don't
on
even
Bumble.
follow on Bumble.
Okay. But still, it's like, yeah, that's the other
Buzz
component.
me.
Are social media sites beneficial to relationships?
Nope.
You met, so you didn't meet obviously through that, but you guys solidified yours, I guess, or not solidified, but I mean, Jasmine didn't really rule you out because of your social media following, and I mean,
I just think they're hurtful to relationships for no reason.
I don't know. I feel like it's just a generalization. I feel like they can be helpful or like unhelpful, like depending on how they're used. Just
it's just a user-based tool. It's
So
I don't think it's just
I
like
think they're just toxic if the person is toxic.
the thing is,
exactly.
it's
This person liked your shit.
social media has given
like it depends on
given
like, the
everybody a
people.
voice to a wide group of people, and some people, not that they shouldn't have that ability, but I mean they have it. And
I mean,
they're
an
gonna use
insight
it.
to my relate, because I post, like I said, for memory, so all this old shit, and it's
You
me.
post about octopussy.
Oh yeah, all of that. But it's like all this old shit. Me being a young dumb kid. So the first time me and my girlfriend Nicole went on a date, the next time we hung out,
You gotta gram that shit.
actually, I did the first time we went, of course. So I'm glad I have that picture though.
For the memory.
Yeah. But the next time I hung out, I was like, oh shit, like this might be serious. So I gave her my phone. I was like, this is my social media shit. I said straight up, you can ask her. I was like, this is me. Either accept me as like my shit is, or like let's not waste our time.
And as we now know today, she slid into those DMs.
Oh, she did. I wish she did, so I could say that. But no, I was like, this is my shit. Like this is all my social. Like look through it, whatever. I mean, I had shit with like other ex-girlfriends and stuff on there and whatnot, and she was fine with that. But it's like, to take that to the next level, like we talk about like being okay with past social media. The coolest thing not coolest thing, but the most interesting thing, like right now in the world, Donald Trump is the hot topic, right? We're talking about it. And this guy's been speaking on Twitter and shit, but he's only had so many years to talk about it. In 20 years, when people our age starts running for president, when you're fucking 13, you're not thinking that you're going to be the next president of the United States, right? Mm-hmm. So they're going to have this catalog and history of their lives.
Yeah.
It's gonna be white.
Someone's gonna find that you shared like a bunch of like really fucked up world.
Somebody to fucking completely wipe that shit.
But you can only wipe so much. It's like
it's gonna come up that you shared like a bunch of fucked up like world star like videos or something.
Yeah, but any like little thing like that where you shared like a fight video, like as a presidential candidate, that shit's gonna get brought up. So it's like, to me, it's so interesting. Like social media is gonna ruin the lives of some of these politicians in like 20 years that grew up. And my God,
there's like a video of someone running for president, like that comes out, like posted on Instagram that like they like did a keg stand and just threw up all over one of their friends.
All that shit's like, but like me and Mike, when we were hanging out, Mike broke my video camera because we were fucking recording in 2006. Me and him playing Bohemian Rhapsody to fake instruments, and Mike.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was so pissed at Mike. Mike kicked his shoe off. It hit the wall, hit the camera, broke it. But it's like, I was like unique because I had a video camera that recorded this stuff. Like if we were a kid now, and we talked about this in the last episode, that we had high definition video cameras in our pocket all the times, all this shit is just going to be logged and everything for the future. And that's why, to take to another level, social media, I feel really bad because in my previous job at this point, I worked with kids every day, and it's like they didn't have to deal with the harshness of social media and like as a bullying tool. Like we didn't really have to deal with that. Like it just started to get to that point. I feel like when we were going through school, but that's a whole nother difficulty.
I feel like that's been a big thing with social media ever since it started. Was
but I mean, it just started like when we were going through school.
There was one time where being stupid and drunk in social media actually helped me like get closer to a job.
Really?
So
I'm interested.
There you go, kids.
Cinco de Mayo.
Take notes.
Cinco de Mayo, my sophomore year of college. I worked on this food truck that had a Twitter that was pretty active, and I always wanted to like run it and stuff, and like just because I don't know, I thought social media was cool, and I just wanted to be like doing that. So Cinco de Mayo, they were open all night long, which is something they normally don't do. They normally open over like just during the day. So I start like not messaging, but like adding their Twitter, like, you guys are heroes for doing this, and just like being over the top, like drunk, just
appreciative
like
of them and shit.
Yeah. And I was just like, I hope I have the tenacity to run your Twitter one day, and just being really just stupid
over
and
the
drunk.
top.
Yeah. So anyway, I wake up in the morning and I get an email that says, We really enjoyed your enthusiasm on Twitter. You seem to have a good social media presence, and we'd like you to come into an interview for the Are You Dining marketing office.
See, like you're that one in the million.
I wish I had the
motherfucker that-
tenacity.
Yeah, it was just really dumb stuff, but like they like loved it. So I was just like, yeah, and they said like if you were to get this internship, you'd be running like our social media for like our different like dining platforms and stuff like that, including the Night Wagon. Just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I ended up going to the interview. I didn't get the interview. A bunch of people told me I should have gotten drunk before the interview because that's when they liked me.
Yeah, that's when they liked you
Yeah.
when you were drunk.
Didn't get it, but
I mean,
it was still pretty interesting.
That's why like social media too is cool, like to start to get positive about it, I guess a little bit. Like for Twitter, like there's a bunch of celebrities, and I use that term loosely, where it's like a bunch of podcast people I listen to who are verified on Twitter. So in Twitter world, they're like celebrities, where it's like they'll talk back to you and stuff.
Yeah.
And like as someone like from our position, like to me that's cool. Like, you know, I'm engaging with this person who's some type of celebrity status, but they'll get in contact with you. Like that's cool. But for me, I just feel like, and I use it for memories, but I could just take pictures instead and not have them posted online. I just feel like the negatives outweigh the positives, and I'm someone who's guilty of it and uses it every single day of my life. Like probably can't think of the last day I didn't use a social media site for something. So Mike, do the negatives outweigh the positives?
I think it's a positive thing. It's just more of the
negative gets
type
publicized.
of people that use it.
You just gotta wade through the BS. Just wade through
So,
it.
yeah.
Avoid it.
Like I'm just too lazy to delete people off of my fucking Facebook, but I just like the shit I read sometimes it just makes me want to punch people in the face. Like the first person I see is next.
Yeah, well, there's also that like low totem pole thing where it's like I keep some people for entertainment, and like that's really
Oh, yeah.
bad and stupid.
Yeah.
But it's like,
That's true.
dude,
I
what are
did
you
it.
doing up there?
I did it when I graduated from high school. I did
a clean
cleanse.
wipe, a cleanse.
It's like it felt like I was erasing people from existence.
It-
I was like,
I-
oh, see you
Dan
later.
Cook's skit from Rough Around the Edges,
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden. He's like, when you
We
delete
delete
someone
that person's cell phone number. It's like they literally just disappear in real
from
life.
existence, yeah,
He's
They're
eating,
gone forever.
he's eating a steak and the fork just clanks through the table.
It's fucking wonderful. Jasmine, is it more bad or good?
I think it's more good than bad.
Okay. Kevin, more bad or good?
I think it's more good. I mean, you have the like I'm saying, it's a user based tool. So however you want to use it, especially I'm really speaking mainly towards Twitter
No, but Twitter, you're true. What you were talking about earlier is we
because
didn't really
Facebook
high
has
on it.
taken on a whole new life.
It's just sharing videos at this point, but
fucking cancerous.
It's crazy. There's so much. And I don't like how there's. I mean, I guess it's in all of them now. How there's like an algorithm based on what you searched for on the
Is what you're
internet,
gonna
and then
see.
there's
It's what you're
ads on the
exposed to.
social media
Skewed.
site catered to what you
it's
just
so
searched for.
it's too real.
It's
like
very
fucked
it's
up.
very weird.
But no, you're talking about Twitter. Like I do get a lot of my news from Twitter and stuff like that, so it's good like that. Because I
And
don't
it's-
watch
it's
TV,
all,
so
it's all if you don't like a particular thing that people are
Get rid of
posting, you just get rid of it.
that's true.
And you have all the news you want, all whatever you want.
Christian, more bad or good?
I'm neutral. I really just think it's like how it's used. I don't want to like generalize and say it's
Yeah.
good or bad, but like
He's trying to get it. No, but I appreciate that. Sam.
I guess I lean towards most people use it
for good.
not good necessarily, but they don't use it for bad reasons. Like
They
I
don't
don't
realize.
spewing their shit out
Yeah.
into the world.
And
Like,
some people are
I-
going to be subjective to that in each
Yeah.
and every one. Yeah.
like
I
it just
mean,
it's
the-
all about how
like-
you use it.
Facebook comments are the most toxic fucking community in the entire
Oh
world.
my god, the top
Especially
comments.
like
Seriously.
local news like articles.
Yep.
Oh my
If
god.
you look on
people are
those,
fucking
like, yeah.
horrifying. Like older ladies and shit are saying the most obscene shit.
So I just stay off Facebook.
I mean,
That's why I stay on Facebook to look at that shit for entertainment.
It's just weird going from like Reddit comments to YouTube comments to Facebook
Reddit
comments,
Reddit
because
is fucking hilarious.
those are like Reddit's
It's
genuine-
amazing.
Reddit's genuine as fuck. YouTube's just like you get some fucked up shit in there, and then Facebook is just filled with fucking idiots that almost just got like killed by a hammer attack. like just fucking ignorant.
Well,
fucking
it's
stupid
also
people.
like for all these things, they all have what is their comment platform? Every comment has a like, so the top likes get to the top. So that's the first comment that you see is whichever comment got the most like. So it's
they're
like
just literally shitting out of their mouth.
it's a race for who can say the most outrageous thing. Now, if any one of us had the most liked comment on the top of one of the most popular videos, we would come in the next podcast and be like, "Yo, like I said this shit," and it's like that's why I'm saying it's like toxic.
In addition,
it's literally the person in the room that's just fucking yelling the loudest that's gonna get listened to.
Yeah.
in
Like,
addition to like enjoying those like really stupid comments on Facebook, I love going on Reddit and like switching comments to be ranked controversial. Have you ever done that? It's basically comments that are voted a lot on that have like opposing votes.
so they're like equally down. They're
Yeah,
like
so
the
like
most votes.
a
but
bunch
down
of
is
people
good.
either like them or a bunch of people
That's
hate
very
them.
interesting.
It's so funny to read those.
That's why, like for Reddit, you guys are talking about. I feel like Reddit's one of the biggest communities out there, and I just got into it in the past few months, and I've only catered it to gaming because I'm like, I can't take this real world. Like my subreddits are all about video games because if I get real with this,
fucking
it's
amazing.
a well. I can't
Uh-huh.
I go down that road. But that's our stances a little bit on social media. Is it the worst thing? The overwhelming feel here was no. I mean, we all use it every day. That's a scary thing, right? We're probably all going to use it every day for the rest of our lives. It's just our normalcy now. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it wasn't.
See where it goes.
I feel like people
it's
just look at
it's
it wrong.
Pretty scary to not erase everything before you have kids.
That's even. I mean, you say that before I was closing it out, but say we all have kids within 10 years, Foreplay Podcast is going to be up there for all of them to listen.
Well, I
It's
don't
like,
give a shit about that, but there's shit on Facebook that's kind of like.
yeah, but it's still interesting that your kids are going to be able to see back when they'll be able to follow you through their age to your we couldn't do that with our parents.
I think about that a lot. Like they could find my Facebook and just see what I was doing when I was 20.
I was quoting Biggie Smalls raps and shit.
No, but it's like our parents didn't have to deal with the problem. Like you would hear vague stories, right, of your parents, and like you don't know, but like our kids. It's like, when do you reveal to your kids that you have these platforms? Like, do you go completely private or like what?
What's funny is our parents would have been the same way because, well, at least my parents, because they would like go on these big trips with their friends and stuff like that, and they would literally take a camcorder and just set it up in the corner of the party.
That's awesome.
And just let it record.
That's so
my
cool.
dad. One of the funniest things that ever happened with that.
Was random shit.
One of the funniest things that ever happened with that. One of my dad's friends. Stole the camera, went outside, and was just filming the house, and then started doing the Friday the 13th thing. Or whatever. So like they were watching the video back, and all of a sudden they're like, "What the fuck?" It's just a shot of the house, and you hear the fucking
the music. I love it.
It's so fucking funny.
Social media 2017. That's probably not going to be the last time we talk about it because
it's not going away. It's only going to get bigger and bigger.
But that's interesting. What's going to be the next step?
Uh-huh.
How do you use social media? Let us know in the comments below. We'll be back with our Would You Rather topic after this.
Wait.
All right, it's time for the Would You Rather section of the Foreplay Podcast. Now, this one comes from deep within Brandon's mind. Now, I would like to know, because sometimes, we look up BuzzFeed articles, we look up Google for some Would You Rather questions. This one came from deep within. Would you rather play Russian roulette for $100 million or be forced to wear pink for 1 year for $1,000?
Hey, what?
So tomorrow.
Kevin's wearing pink.
No, I saw this in.
It's not pink.
It's
No.
salmon.
No offense to Jasmine. I didn't anticipate a girl being on this podcast this week. So I thought the pink would have been a little more damaging for a male, but that's fine.
She loves pink.
Do you?
My favorite
Okay.
color.
That's fine. So, Christian, what are you?
Sorry.
So the question is Russian roulette. So what Russian roulette is, you have a revolver, 6 shots,
Yeah.
You have to turn the gun on yourself and shoot.
There's one bullet in the chamber.
Yeah, it's not you take a 6 gun, only fill one of the holes with bullets.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So you have one 6 of
6 shots. Everyone's
No, so in my head, 5 of them were blanks and one of them was
basically
just,
every time you pull the gun on
roulette.
yourself, it's 1/6 of a chance of being killed.
So there's one bullet in a 6-shot gun, right? So you have to turn it on yourself, shoot yourself for $100 million. You live or die. Or you have to wear pink. So you go to work fine, you do everything fine, but anytime you go out, anytime you're not for an obligation for work, only work. So even if you go to like a wedding or anything, you have to wear pink and you get $1,000.
Pink in some form or like has to be overly pink?
It's overly bright pink.
$1,000 every time you're wearing pink.
No, after the year. So both of these are for the year.
I don't even care if it's for work or not. I'm taking pink.
Wait, are you
no
playing
money,
Russian roulette
it's
until
your
like
life.
one of the people you're playing with gets shot? Or are you just taking
One,
a
it's basically just
handgun, roll it, and then just
it's basically just 1 in 6 chance that you get $100 million for Russian roulette.
all right? I'm decided.
I'm wearing pink.
There's a 1 in
Really?
There's a 1 in 6 chance you die.
Yes, what the fuck is wrong with wearing a color compared to dying?
The amount
All right,
of money.
wearing bright pink, right? For an entire year.
I don't even care about the pink. It's just the amount of money. $100
That's
million.
what I'm saying. $100 million. Do you realize what you could be fucking retired off that tomorrow? That's it.
Yeah.
Or you could be dead. That's why I wanted to pose the question to the group. I want to see where we're at. Because I feel like me and Christian are kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
You kind of just have to roll the dice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a 1 in 2 odds, right?
It's
a at least 14.5% chance.
Yeah.
I can't do the math.
it's 16.
I did that for Kevin.
It's
Wait, what?
16 and 1/6% chance.
Okay.
What?
I was doing
It's
one.
a 1 in 6 chance you're dead.
16 and a 6%.
So if there,
I was saying at least 13.5. I don't know what I said.
there's
earlier,
one
but-
more person here,
16 and a
someone's
half.
dying if we played that.
Yeah, so if Nick was here, Nick would be dead. So we're
I
just
thought
gonna kill
Nick
Nick.
was dead according to
He's
the
already
ancient-
dead.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it. Like,
I have no problem with pink.
but this is you have no. Okay, that's fine. I'm not.
And how often do you experience? Like, it's not every year that you have a bunch of functions that you're like a wedding or something. You're going.
That's
out to, you
fine.
gotta wear
And
pink.
I'm not disparaging anyone who picks the other. I'm just saying. So tomorrow you're gonna get your answer.
Wait. First of all, you would love to be that asshole that goes to a wedding and wears the pink
Oh my god,
tops.
I'm agreeing with you, but you're also only get $1,000. I'm
Remember
thinking,
what you wore to semi?
what the fuck, dude? And like I think we drove in. We drove in your mom's car, Semi, didn't we? Your mom had the Chrysler 300.
For those of you who
I
don't
think I
know,
went to
semi
semi.
was this like, it was like a middle school dance.
Yeah, the 8th grade dance.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
fucking
even
know
think I
idea where
went
we were.
to it.
You wore like a top hat, a pimp hat, as you called it.
Did I say that?
You called it.
So it was
you
a
called it a
fucking-
pimp hat.
So it was dude. Fun fact for everyone here. I can't in my goddamn life ever remember what the fuck the name of those hats are. What are they
Fedora.
called?
Top hat.
A fedora. I
Oh.
can't remember that word till the day I die. Every time I think of it. Mike, we drove me, you, our friend Tommy, and your Mike's Chrysler 3 and your mom's Chrysler 300 because we thought it was
Your
a really
Mike's
good car.
Your Mike's
think I
Chrysler
went.
3.
You did because we drove in that car. I'll take that to the grave.
What did we do?
No, we just thought it was cool because it was a cool car.
But I don't even remember being there.
You were there.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, like, so tomorrow, no matter what you pick, tomorrow you're gonna get your answer, right? So tomorrow you can get your answer that you fucking have $100 million. Oh yeah, true. That is so much
Good point.
fucking money. Like,
No, I wish you had one of those, like the tequila, like revolvers, so we could just do it right now.
I mean,
'Cause
it
would
would.
love to see you die right now.
Oh my god. No, but I'm just saying, like Christian. So Kevin, are you on the whole pink right now? Because I know where those two are at right now.
Do you have like a chance thing on your phone? Like,
I'm gonna download a dice app right now. 1 out of 6.
We're all gonna roll the dice.
We're all gonna roll the dice.
All right. Well,
So continue the
Anyone's gonna
conversation.
Kevin, where are you at right now?
I feel like a 1 in 6 chance to die is a higher percentage than I care to.
I feel like that's not worth
experience.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the thing. If you
Because that means that you think life is literally all about money, technically.
no, but I'm just saying. Listen, if you
Man, it
100,
helps.
it's not like it's just like $100,000. It is $100 million. Like you're done.
No,
You're done after
but
that.
that means that like you literally think that life is literally all about money because you could literally fucking die.
Wait, question. So if you
Over
die,
100
does your
million.
family get the money?
no,
that's
that's it.
No.
Yeah, no.
No one gets the money.
Wow, thinking selflessly.
What can I say?
All right.
What is
You
the
ever-
number?
Let's want to save this for the end of the conversation.
Yes,
All
that'll
right,
be the last
yeah.
thing. I want everyone.
What is the number that signifies that you?
We'll do,
I'm gonna say like we roll the dice, whatever number that lands on first. That'll be the dead number, and then we'll just go around rolling it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
the best way to do it. Probably you'll roll it by like individually, and then we'll
Yeah.
figure it
No,
out.
we need a piece.
No, we're fine.
No, okay.
We're,
Yeah, we're good.
I'm just. I think I'm rolling the dice because, dude, 100.
Yeah.
That doesn't work though.
Yeah, it does. It's just a random number.
He rolls it
He's
once
gonna-
first
But, like,
to get the
but-
number.
Russian
Because
roulette.
I
It's just a
feel
1
like-
out of 6 chance.
I know, but like I feel like some Russian roulette.
I've
I've been around. All right?
Yeah.
I feel like some games are like you spin it once,
Yeah.
somebody clicks it, passes it on, they just click it again,
No, yeah.
or you spin it, click it, and then the next person spins it, clicks it.
It's a 1 in 6 chance every time, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
it is
asked
gonna
that
be
before,
spin
yeah.
every time.
Yeah, it's
right?
spin and
Yeah.
click, and you're done.
Okay,
Yeah, just one on.
I mean,
one
do or
on
die.
you.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what.
Because it's more. I don't know. Is it more sketchy then? If you did the first person spun it, then clicked,
No,
and then
yeah, it
passed
is.
it on, and then
Well,
clicked
that-
again, and then
That decreases your chances because that's
Yeah.
then a 1 in 5 chance.
Yeah, if you don't
Okay.
if you
If
don't
you eliminate a
if you don't
person-
if you don't spin each time, then like as it goes down the line and someone doesn't die,
Decreases
you're more
chances.
likely to die.
well, yeah.
That's
Okay,
why I'm
yeah.
picking one. I'm playing
Yeah,
Russian
I'm rolling the
roulette.
dice.
You guys
Well,
all.
what's the
Dude's fucking-
situation?
Dude's fucking afraid of going skydiving, but he'll play Russian roulette.
Is
But
it?
I'm just saying, like $100 million, you're done. That's it. You don't have to work
You're
another
also
day in your
done
life.
if you fucking die.
Yeah.
That's fine, but what am I gonna get for wearing
That's
pink for a year for a G?
Yeah,
You're
$1,000.
gonna
$1,000?
live.
Yeah.
You're
You
gonna
have to-
enjoy life.
You're 23
I-
years old.
I feel like
or whatever the hell
1,000
you're
isn't. I feel like it'd be a more like
I'm not even
substantial.
thinking about
Would you rather if it was maybe like 100K?
That's why
for
I
the
didn't
pink?
do that on purpose because $100
Because
million
you wanted to be like,
yeah, it has to be tough because like if I'm gonna
Well, yeah, no, I understand that.
I'm gonna do that for me and Nicole, right? If I play that game and I come out victorious, hopefully, so I'm alive, like
how noble.
we're done. We are fucking done. We're gonna go see the world and we're gonna experience life 15 times more than we're already going to do, right? Like no matter what, you want to say it's all about money. If any of us had $100 million right now, our lives are gonna be better.
Yeah.
That's it. Because you're not only going to help yourself, if you're like a caring human being, which I feel everyone on this table is, you're going to help your family, you're going to help your friends. You're done. $100 million is so much
Or you could
fucking
just, like,
money.
Or you could just do this challenge with like 100 other people,
And just start pulling their money
and
in.
then just put stocks into pink shirts.
I feel like there's a legality somewhere in there. All right, so me and Christian are going to roll the dice. You guys are all going to wear pink shirts for a year?
All right.
I'm not gonna.
Well, it's,
I'm not gonna risk having my head blown
all right,
off.
well, it's time to roll the dice here, so just in case.
I
wait, what?
enjoy
Wait,
life
hold
too
on. What
much.
is the?
So
No. So, are you in a room with like 5 other people?
No, this is just
playing
you.
It's
By
just
yourself,
you
yeah.
by yourself.
this is you. You have Russian roulette on one side of the table, a magnum with 6 open shells, one of them with a bullet. You roll it, you don't see, and you put it and shoot. The other thing is just a pink shirt. It's a pink romper, so you're covered in pink for the next year of your entire
It
life.
was not a pink romper. You said a shirt.
Well, I was trying to be gender neutrality, so everyone
Net
is just wearing a
neutrality?
yeah.
Very
everyone-
terrible use of a SAT word, but
You can lick my dog balls. I said a good one earlier. Christian, roll the dice. What is the number that's going to kill you? The number to
Three.
kill is 3. I'm going to roll the dice first.
All right.
Watch it be 3.
It's rolling.
That's not it. That's not it.
Oh, you died! You died!
2. No, that wasn't my roll.
He was picking it up. It doesn't
Yeah, that
count.
was. I'm safe. Would you like me? I'll roll again for you.
All right, I'm gonna.
That's like him picking up the gun.
Okay, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna close out the app. We're gonna start over.
Okay, so
because there is.
yeah,
Dead.
the dead number is 3.
No. We're gonna do it
Okay,
again. Start from the beginning.
Everyone
Just
just
pick it
touch.
up.
Yeah, don't pick it up.
Dead number is 5.
Okay, who's going
You
first?
died, first of all.
All right, so I'm gonna go first.
You died.
Okay, you just
You're
died.
dead.
All right,
It doesn't seem as
All right.
fun anymore.
All
Go
right.
does it?
that way.
Well, I feel like there's also a decreased chance in this because we're playing an app.
If this hits 5
You also
again,
died.
if this hits 5 again, it's something's fishy.
All right, 6.
Christian
I
got
live.
6. Kevin's dead. We're
You like
dropping
these
our
odds?
odds. Jasmine.
I'm dead.
Dead.
5. Oh my
No,
god.
this app is fucked. There's no way.
2.
Me and Mike live. Word.
So yeah, there you go.
Well, that's chance.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
It's chance.
3 out of 5 died.
You're not dissuading me to the other way.
That's also like the fact that 3 out of 5 of us died when the chance should have been 1 in 6. Like is
That's
also,
pretty
like-
poor.
Yeah,
We got
That's
that's
also
I don't know,
unlikely
like,
in
I don't
itself.
know how heavy like the actual like I don't know how Russian roulette works.
Are you gonna say you can guess
how
if
heavy the actual revolver part is?
Are you gonna-
if the weight of the bullet in the chamber? Actually
no,
makes
you
a
can't
difference?
guess.
there's no guess. You're just
no. I'm just saying. Like I don't know if that actually does make a difference.
Oh, I see.
like,
Like,
the weight
if
of
the
the
bullet
bullet, if
fell
it
to
actually-
the bottom or something,
Yeah,
when
like
you
I
spun
don't
true.
know
it.
if would that make a difference?
there's too many variables. So me and
But
Christian.
Brandon, you're dead. So,
Me, Jasmine,
You're
and
dead
Kevin are
twice
dead.
now.
Yeah, I died twice on the Foreplay podcast. Would you be dead? Roll the dice. Download this broke ass app that Christian downloaded and let us know in the comments below.
It's only broke ass because you lost.
Where's the spinny thing?
That's even worse.
Well, that's rigged.
It's gone forever. We'll bring it out in episode 50. This has been the Foreplay podcast. Would you rather for the week? We'll be back with the Do You Know after this. Do you know on the Foreplay podcast?
What?
Now, my do you know question is something quite simple. Now, Mike, I want to take you on a little journey, a personal story.
All right.
Now, Mike, we recorded an episode of Jesus Christian. We recorded an episode of the Foreplay podcast recently. I think with me, you, and Kevin. Might have been only us, right?
Maybe.
Or we
I
might have
don't
waited
know.
to next.
I don't know, Brandon. I have no idea.
I hate that everyone's leaning back now.
This is after hours.
Now, before that episode went up, me, Mike, and Kevin had a nice little date to Applebee's at the mall, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about the shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
He was.
Much good.
See,
he
Jasmine
bought
might
the
know.
flamingo shirt.
Now, Michael,
right.
I bought the flamingo shirt.
No, I was just thinking about the sangrias and how you made
Now-
it look like all fruit cakes.
Now, this is the thing. Is Jasmine the first person to see me wearing it? Because I do remember you Snapchatting a picture of me, I think, to Jasmine in the
Technically,
flamingo shirt.
I'm the first person.
That's true. Now, I bought this amazing flamingo shirt.
Wait,
I bought it. I went back and bought it.
Dude, I was so confused when you sent me a Snapchat on your trip to New York.
I was wearing it.
I know. When did you buy it?
So
I
I-
thought you had like a different.
No,
I was confused.
So I went back and I worn it on an earlier episode at this point of the Foreplay podcast. I love this shirt. It's so stupid. But to get to my topic before I continue on, my topic is, do you know how to dress good? Because I feel as that I have no fucking idea how to dress.
Using SAT words up in here and saying dress good, it's dress well. What's
Fine.
wrong with you?
Dress well. That's actually apropos. One might say. Now, me, I love to dress fun, I feel. I wore my flamingo shirt, and Kevin saw what my shorts were. And what my shorts were,
It's dress funly.
just funly, my shorts were just multicolored green, primarily green with like red, yellow, and orange stripes
I had
with that
no
flamingo
idea.
shirt. So they didn't match at all. But when I went to the cash register, the girl looked at me like a little bit weird. And I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to look as stupid as possible this weekend. She was like, haha. Okay.
Well, you're pulling it off.
Yeah. She kind of didn't say anything and looked away. I was like, I don't care. But
She
that's
probably thought you had an extra chromosome.
but I mean, that's like my excuse. But in the winter, I love to wear sport coats. Now, I mean, there's a sport coat.
Hanging right there.
I should go get it. I'll get it during this once I stop talking. But the reason I love to wear sport coats is because I do see it in movies, and I don't execute what I want to. People that wear it in movies, like they have a nice button down, and then they do the sport coat over that, and I'm like, that's a really good look.
They don't wear T-shirts they bought from Target underneath their sport
But
coat.
that's why I love it right now.
They don't wear Ron Solo shirts underneath.
It's my favorite shirt. But I'm just like, one day I would love to like dress good, but I'm also a person who just fuck you, Christian. I'm a person who's like, I guess,
dressing well,
comfort over function. All right, is that it?
Well, then you should buy like hiking stuff.
Yeah.
No, but
wait, no, I'm wrong. No,
hiking
that's
stuff's like
function over comfort.
I'm someone also who sweats profusely anywhere I am, so I need to dress light always. So I can't always wear the sport coat. That's why I love the winter when I can, because it's cold enough that that's going to be my jacket for the night or stuff like that. So do you guys all here know how to dress well? And I'm glad we have a girl here, because a girl has a totally different world of what dressing well means. And
Dressing good.
is that something she said, or are you just like...
I think I know how to dress well.
Now this
Not right now, particularly. I didn't even take a shower
No,
today.
but this is the other thing. I wanted
the beach.
to the foreplay people. I wanted to post who dressed the best out of the foreplay main
Well,
cast.
Kevin looks pretty nice right now.
That's what I was gonna say. Kevin was my answer too. Is Kevin the best dressed of the foreplay podcast?
When he comes from work, I guess.
No, but even normal, like, because I feel like even me, you, and Nick, because Nick doesn't go out, so our normal attire for me is just like a graphic tee. Or
And
to me, it's
jeans.
like a cool looking tee and like like jeans or whatever.
Like your shirt with a red. white,
Mine
and
says
blue.
America, and it's from Tilly's. I bought it when I bought the flamingo shirt. It's got a
How much
bear.
did you spend?
Too much, but it was
You probably bought
America's
2
weekend.
shirts for about $100.
It was America's weekend.
Any
I didn't
amount
care.
for that T-shirt is too much.
Does it have anything on the back? I know.
No, it just says America, and it's got a bear and red, white, and blue with a solo cup and a straw.
American flag straw.
See
I
the,
don't even think it's a straw. I think it's just American
but
flag.
see, this is the fact. It's like, do I not give that much of fucks? Because today I went to go get my massage before this podcast. I was like, I want to wear this show on the podcast, but I also have to go get a massage. I don't fucking care what they think when I walk up to their desk, and they're obviously gonna look and be like, that fucking man child has a fucking America shirt.
Well, you're gonna
on.
be like naked for the massage anyway. Like, why like show
But
up
still.
like looking good?
Yeah, but it's like I walk up to the desk, I gotta check in, I gotta talk to this woman first, and we have a whole thing.
Walk up in a 3-piece suit. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
get-
get 5 hours to get undressed.
This is the deeper question: is dressing well subjective?
It's dressing good.
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
it's ultimately whatever you want to do.
But this is, but now we all say this, but then to speak against like a girl's perspective, almost, why are girls so easily looked upon as like dressing slutty or stuff like that? Why is it just not?
Because we don't have boobs and they do.
Yeah, no, but like
the patriarchy.
it's also a totally different world from here or Europe, where it's like, why do you sometimes look at it like, oh, they're just like, why is that not just them like empowering themselves and like wearing what the fuck they want to wear?
Well, that's like the whole feminist movement right now.
And that's the part, and that's the side
Yes.
I'm on, because
What?
no, it
'Cause
is.
We don't have our ball sacks fucking like bulging out of our pants and shit.
But that, because that's also
well, our ball sacks are offensive. Who wants to see a ball
It's
no,
sack?
but that's
They're
no, but that's the
disgusting,
thing. It's
but
not
yeah,
attractive.
exactly.
Like no, I feel
no
like
one wants to see a ball sack.
No,
But
people.
maybe I want air down there.
that, and that's fine. But I think
I want to wear a kilt.
That's when
and
you
wave it out.
That's,
think-
when you, that's when you rock one of those half.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I want to wear.
But no
Aired
matter
out.
like what sexuality you are, no matter what, the male sexual reproductive organs does not look good. You can paint that any picture you want.
Wait, are you talking about the one comedian's description of it?
Well, I
No.
feel like a vagina doesn't look good either.
No, but when did they ever expose that? They're like a girl when they're like stereotypically dressing slutty, like they're showing just more skin. Like you're never really seeing anything.
There's
Yeah.
this
But they're
comedian that
wearing more
talks
skin.
about how God was making the reproductive systems, and he was just like, He's got like the palette and everything.
Oh, come on, Mike. This is Joe Coy.
Yeah,
and he's like,
Yeah,
he's like God's sculpting
painting,
vagina. He's
painting.
He's like, this is some of my best work yet. He's like, they'll love this. I'm gonna put a spot right back there, and they're gonna say my name when I hit it. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, and then he said, and then like somebody comes rushing in the room, and they're just like, "Yo, we gotta get like the male part done." And she's like, "All right, well, we'll do this."
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why, like dressing, like why do girls get shit on all the time?
Well, 2 girls, 1 cup doesn't help.
That doesn't help, but that's completely relevant. Like, Jazz, do you have any point in this? Like, I don't mean to put you on blast, but you are the only female on the podcast here. Like, and talking to your mic so they can hear.
Not to put you on the spot, but
Yeah.
you're on the spot.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like girls have a like we have more stuff to expose. Like guys,
It's
in the
more-
grand scheme
yeah.
of things, have one thing to show off. And
It's
girls,
waist low and
Yeah, like girls have your chest, you have your butt, you have whatever else. So you have to like cover so much more. And when you show just even the tiniest bit, like even if you wear too tight of a dress, it's like, oh, it looks slutty.
yeah, it's like
just
I feel like they just get scrutinized so
just a
fucking much.
societal thing, you know?
She's talking great into a mic. Shut up. But like recently, this comes to mind because I went to lunch at work and I went to Wawa and there was a girl in there, and my Wawa that I go to for lunch is on like the way to the beach, and there was a girl in a bikini top only.
Nice.
Stereotypical man impression.
Nice.
And like she was in there, and I could tell she looked uncomfortable. And she was kind of like, while she was standing there ordering her sub, like covering her chest a little bit. And I was kind of like, I saw her and I was like, well, why are you doing that? And it's also like, I thought to myself, I'm like, why am I judging her? Like, what if it was just a thing where, she was going to the beach, she didn't expect herself to stop at Wawa. So why the fuck am I judging her in my head for a second that she can't wear this inside? And I saw everyone else looking at her, which obviously, like, she didn't see me, like, I wasn't like watching her or whatever, but I saw her in a bikini top. Like, I felt like there was other people being creepy about it, and that's why she was like covering her chest, because like I was almost on the other side of the store. I was like, why the fuck am I so quick? It's like initially like, oh, why are you doing that? Like, if a guy was in there topless, would I say the same thing? And I think that's the fucked up part about
That
America.
Stores.
And it's like the thing with like guys walking around shirtless is there are some larger men that have like a bigger chest than I do.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is it acceptable for them
you,
to walk
yeah.
around
Like,
with nothing?
It's like, I don't know. It's bullshit to begin with, but like, it's almost a blessing in disguise. Like, all right, think about this. All right,
Hear him out.
yeah, think about this. Okay, so like, if that never happened, like girls walked around, and I think it should be like this, where like
Girls
They
can
can-
walk
they can
around
walk
with tits
around-
out.
yeah. No, I think it should be like that, to where like guys can do the same thing. But then if that was the thing, then like tits wouldn't be sexualized anymore, and it wouldn't
Yeah.
be. Yeah,
And then there wouldn't be
not.
like,
From
it
the
wouldn't
guys
be,
pers-
there wouldn't be like the whole tits versus ass
Yeah,
debate.
now
Tits
it would
would just
only
be
be
tits.
ass.
Yeah.
And
All
that's
you would have was ass.
I know it sucks.
It's-
I agree. It should be like the same exact thing, but like it would suck. At the
How-
same time.
yeah.
How
I
did it
know
end up being like something different? Which
That's
is I'm
Because-
confused
yeah.
about. Like why?
Because we sexualized it instead of.
But
just
no, like
seeing it
how
as
did
a
that happen? That it
reproductive-
was like sexualized.
I think it was
Because
just-
I think it
Not
because I
reproductive,
think
but-
like I mean there's a hit obviously they're what were used to feed the children, so they felt like they needed to I don't
And it
know,
probably can't.
protect
At
them
some
or
point, they
whatever
were
else.
like, "Oh, we don't want the guys to see us doing this." Like,
I don't
we're
know
just
the
gonna be
history behind
private."
that by any means.
So we have to
that was
ask
a
as well.
We legit
guess.
just sexualized it.
Yeah,
I think
it is.
that's
We
all it came
sexualized
down
it
to.
so
But
much.
I think it's our culture
So
because
it needs
why
to be
doesn't
censorized, though.
why doesn't Europe do this? Like topless beaches are just the fucking
Well,
norm.
I
And
mean, why don't we do the metric system?
well, yeah, I mean, that's a no. But I'm just saying, like, we make it like a fucking thing where we would go to a topless beach in Europe and we would all be little school children. Like,
Well, I mean,
it's fucking
yeah.
so stupid,
know.
and it doesn't.
I don't
It doesn't mean anything. Like, obviously, we would do that for like a minute, and I think we're all mature enough here that we would be like, all right, that's
Well,
fine.
you also go to nude beaches in Europe, and most of them are filled with very old people.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
That's pretty disgusting.
but I'm just saying,
with
like,
their dicks hanging out and their balls hanging down to their knees.
But this is the thing too, where I was talking
Women.
about social media too. Like, we all know the people from our school, and unfortunately girls get stigmatized more because they have the whole slut provided, but they dress a certain way, they post a picture, and it's like we immediately jump to they're looking for attention for that picture.
No, I mean, come on, no, that's just stupid.
Yeah, but see, you say that's stupid, but
No,
it's because we
the same girls that say every guy is an asshole and like all that kind of shit is the same girl that's posting slutty ass fucking pictures.
But why?
Like,
but why are they slutty? Because their tits are out.
Yeah.
Okay, what guy is posting pictures on social media holding their package and like?
But to me, the same thing is like when you see. To me, the same.
Those girls just
when you see
suck.
a guy with
Well,
that
I feel
fucking
like it's, like,
crotch line
normalized,
It's like this.
I feel like it's like normalized for like girls to do that. Like if a guy,
yeah, it's not. I don't know.
No, I think it's the opposite. What you're saying, where if a guy posts a package picture, what the fuck are you doing? It's more of like a what the fuck than a I'm gonna immediately jump on that person for a girl.
No,
slide in the DMs.
Yeah.
It's the same. Like these girls post fucking statuses talking about all these creepy ass dudes and shit. It's just like, well, if you didn't post pictures on a social media of you being half naked, just wanting fucking it, because why else are they posting those pictures?
And I'm not disagreeing with you, because I guess as a person you're understanding where you're posting. Like you're not just sending that to your friend, or it's like a closed social media platform. Like most of the time it's on a platform where the world can see, right? But like,
you want people to react.
But why
There's
can't?
No other reason.
But what about a girl? And it's so hard it's easy for me to speak from a guy's position. Like, why can't a girl just empower her body and be proud of her body? Like for me, I don't give a fuck. Like I'll just take my shirt off. I'm a fat fuck. Like that's just the reality. Like I can't hide that.
You're not a fat fuck compared to.
Well, I guess most people, but I mean,
That's
amongst
relative.
all right, let's look around the table. I'm a fat fuck, right?
Oh my God.
No, but I'm just saying, like, why do? And I feel like I'm not gonna post a picture online of me with my shirt off, because it's like that's not the best,
dude.
I mean, I don't care if it does, but it's like I'm not gonna post
Body
that.
positivity.
But a girl's also not gonna post a picture of her not looking, I guess, at her best. And when you see like a slutty picture, that's them at their best.
Oh, yeah,
whatever
if
they
I ever
deem
post
that
a
is.
picture of myself, it has to be at my best.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna do it. So why? There's this double standard there that, unfortunately, I feel like is just fucked.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm also confused. I don't know. Like,
So what are we supposed to do? What was the do you know?
I mean,
so
we got
like,
completely
how well
sidetracked.
are we supposed to dress?
No, I mean, my question was like, I don't. The main topic here, because we got sidetracked, but I think it's completely important because it's. The
I think
double
I
standard
think
discussion.
people stress too much. Like
No, but even like
about photos on. Who
Alright.
cares?
So we
Just
have
let
8
people
minutes-
Do whatever the
yeah.
fuck they want to do.
so social media is out. We're gonna get down to the top. We have 7 minutes left on
Does
this.
this mic hear
process.
me breathing?
Yeah. So we have. So
Something pretty
anytime
close
I
to
wear
it.
like a striped dress shirt or something.
Oh, we're back to this.
Yeah, we're the main topic. Do you know how to
I just got
dress?
really
Yeah.
heated.
I can't match a striped shirt with anything.
you talking about?
Really?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Unless
about?
it's if I'm not wearing beige khakis, I have no idea how to dress.
So if you were wearing, like, let's say a blue and white striped shirt, you could wear navy blue and white striped shirt.
No, I'd have to
navy
ask
blue
you.
shorts.
I'd have to ask you. I'd be like, Jet, is this okay to wear? Like,
Or you could even like switch it up. You can like throw a pastel in there or something.
No.
Ooh.
That's too
Gray,
risky.
beige.
Or
You-
could
there's
wear
so many
you want.
possibilities.
pants.
I mean, this is the other thing where it's like, it becomes the line where like I don't know how to dress, but there's also a bigger part of me that doesn't give a fuck. So this is what I'm gonna wear. And if you want to judge me and be that fucking
There
like,
is-
low ball on it, go fuck yourself. Like I
There
don't
is-
really care.
There is an exception because you just can't walk into some place looking like a sack of
I
you know
also-
what.
I mean, I always look good when I
I
get
also
up.
No,
like
I'm not saying
dress
that.
for like other people. I also like to like just look nice for myself because it makes me feel
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
You know what
I
I
agree.
mean?
I mean,
Like,
that's my entire life, obviously. Like, I don't dress obviously for anyone else. Every time we have a party, at some point, I get dressed up in the stupid
and,
fucking
yeah,
outfit.
and there's plenty of it to show around.
Yeah. The accessories.
The
Blazer.
fucking- the
That blazer.
Rasta hat with the dreads.
It only has about 2 dreads on it now.
No.
It's lost.
I mean,
a few.
Objectively, I feel like I don't know how to dress, but I also don't care. You know? Like, if I'm going out to a wedding or something like that, a high function, I don't think I ever look stupid. I'll get my appropriateness ready for it. But if I'm going out to a bar, like, with my fucking buddies. Like, I don't fucking care. I'll go look like a fucking asshole because I don't care. Judge me, please. Like, I'll welcome that.
You're seeking. You thrive on the confrontation.
When I went out in my flamingo shirt, 3 compliments at one of the shittiest bars in Seaside, Spicy's. So
Sometimes really bold stuff like that works.
Christian, do you know how to dress? Yes or no?
I think yes.
I think you
To an
always
extent.
dress very nice. I gotta
I
say.
feel like talking about Seaside, that's actually one of the better bars.
It's subjective. It's subjective. Kevin,
I wouldn't say any bar there is good.
you always dress very nice. I feel like you know how to dress good.
Just based on now. Pretty
Yeah,
put together.
He came from work though. Let's take him down like half a quarter of a notch there.
Let's give
You
him
should
the
see when I
opposite
come
of the
home
benefit
from
of the doubt.
Selling like oil.
Bleach stains and fucking grease in my hair.
Holes in your shirt.
Yeah.
You know how to dress, Kevbot?
I think so.
Good.
I like to think so.
Kev, Christian, don't get comfortable like that. Don't come on. Jasmine, as a woman, do you know how to?
I think so.
Okay. Do you feel like it's easier for a woman to dress nice than a guy? Okay. Because of that concerns we talked about earlier.
Yeah. And then you have for women, you have to worry about like accessories and your shoes and then your hair.
That's
and then
true.
What do you even
makeup.
mean?
No, because a girl
Has Nicole ever got ready in front of you?
You have to put more
yeah,
thought
no,
into
that's
it.
I'm just saying like a guy. If I put on the most basic of shit, black
Yeah.
suit pants, white shirt, black tie, suit jacket, you can't say that doesn't look good, right? But as a girl, if she puts on a black dress, but it's got too much cleavage, we're having a conversation.
Like, for me,
right?
this
So
was-
it's-
I'm not even worried about.
No, I'm not saying like we are, but I'm saying people would have that option. Like as a guy in a full male suit, there's nothing they could
Yeah, but
really
if you're
say.
going, like out, then that shit is just like fuck. Like
For me,
I
this
mean, I
morning.
don't know.
I think it's different just based purely on this. I feel like women, like you guys, don't like to wear the same thing multiple times.
Yes.
If
That's what makes
correct.
it tough. Yeah.
I only have like a week's
one
worth of
really
clothes.
nice shirt.
Like if you
that I
have
wear
if you have
for,
a
like-
big event coming up, I've noticed that like girls like if there's a big event coming up, have to buy something
Yes.
new.
Buy
for
something
it.
that we're-
Like-
I'm ready to go. We
Yeah.
got it. I'm good.
I-
They're like,
I've
I'm gonna
got,
wear
like-
the same exact suit I've worn for the past like big 5 events.
Well, that's
Yeah.
also because suits are fucking expensive. as
Yeah, but
shit.
so are nice
So
dresses.
girls are dresses, yeah.
And like shoes. And
$700.
you can a whole outfit on a girl can add up to that. 'Cause you have
Accessories.
accessories. My makeup, your makeup alone.
$700 for one night.
No, but a guy's suit's not 700. I mean,
Come on now.
but you got to think like we're talking. It's vice versa. All right, but all right. So your $700 suit's gonna last you X amount of years.
Yeah,
a
I know,
girl's
that's why I
She's
do
wearing
$200
that
a
dress
night.
one time.
yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
no, it's gonna last me for
Exactly.
a very long time.
So Jasmine, you know how to dress. Mike, you know how to dress.
Of course he does. Look at him
Tie
right
dye
now.
shirt.
Look at him.
I like to think so
I don't know if I've ever seen you in a suit, and we've been friends for
because we haven't been to anything.
nearly 10 years. We need to suit up. This
Yes.
fall, we're
Suit
suiting
up.
up.
Yeah.
Let's just
Suit-
do it for a
Is-
stupid ass occasion.
One of these podcasts in the future, we're all coming suited the fuck up. We're gonna look goddamn good.
Yeah, we better make sure it's.
I have my
winter
first
time.
Yeah.
ever wedding coming up. I have to buy my first suit
Or
ever.
fall.
for
Oh, it feels good.
Fall's a nice time to wear.
Also nice. It's a glorious time.
In the fall, you'll see the Foreplay podcast with some suits. We're running out of time on this memory card, so that is the end of
Damn.
this show. We've had 2 guests now for 2 shows in a row. Thank you guys for joining us, Jasmine and Christian.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The 2 they're in a competitive battle. They met for the first time tonight, but they're also the tied for the most
I'll be in more. don't
appearances on the show. Oh my god.
Boom sauce ready.
Mike's gone. That's been the Foreplay podcast. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, Foreplay. YouTube.com/Foreplay video.
I look
Bye.
like Fat Mac from It's Always Sunny.
End of the show. Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4playvideo.
If you like what we're doing, make sure to smash that like button.
Be sure to share all our videos with your friends so we could continue to grow. And we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.